Hi friends, a very warm welcome to the analysis of Civil Services Pre-Examination 2015 actual paper of General Studies Paper 1. Friends, I hope that you all performed well in the examination and you all will qualify for the main examination. After providing an online analysis and online answer key from Career Launcher, now there is not much scope of further analysis or to tell you some new things. Just I want to discuss what we have discussed before online or through different media. UPSC keeps its beauty of framing of questions. If you see previous year question paper, just from the inception of CSAT means GS paper 2 since the year 2011, the difficulty level of paper 1 changed. Difficulty level of paper 1 in 2011, 12, 13 and 14 was high. Suddenly in 2015, when GS paper 2 or CSAT becomes qualifying in nature, the difficulty level of GS paper 1 falls. Paper was, we would not like to say that we were shocked or it was a paradigm shift, but definitely the paper has been inclined towards moderate to easy. Some important reasons have been: number of single statement or single choice questions have been increased. Almost 48 to 50 questions were of such nature that there were only 4 statements A, B, C, D, and the difficulty level of such questions were also easy. Apart from it, if you seriously analyze the paper 1, you will find that at least 40 questions have been asked which are very basic, very fundamental or very easy. An average candidate easily could have qualified all such questions. Point number 2. Unlike the previous year's question paper, this year number of questions have been asked from the current affairs and the accuracy level of candidates in current affairs questions become quite high. Considering all these analytical points, we can conclude that slightly the merit will go up. It will be more than 50% in any case. Now, this question paper signifies 1 or 2, 3 most important points. Just focus on your basic and conceptual studies, starting from basic textbooks. Homework is very necessary. Questions especially from geography and other current questions are based on the mapping and the map work, etc. Now, this is our extensive and exhaustive analysis. Here you can find the nature of question, different topics, number of questions. Suppose in history, there were total 13 questions from history, out of which 4 of one statement or single choice, 1 of 2 statement or 2 choices, 6 were of 3, 1 was of 4 choices, and 1 question of matching pairs. Overall difficulty level of history was hard, and the doable attempts out of 13 questions was 7. An average candidate could solve 7 questions out of 13 correctly out of history. Come to polity. 13 questions again. This section was easiest. In fact, all questions were very basic in nature, just based on the basic information or the basic concept. 13 questions, 7 one statement single choice, 3 two statement or two choices, 2 questions on 3 statement, 1 question on 4. Overall doable attempts could have been 9 out of 13. Now come to geography and agriculture, very important section. 15 questions overall, 10 questions of single statement or single choice, 1 of 2 statement 2 choice, 3 of 2 questions of 3 choices, and 1 question of 4 statement or 4 choices, and 1 question of matching pair. Remember where you have to match the reverse, the tributary of Godavari. Difficulty level of geography section was moderate to hard, and doable attempts were 8 out of 15 questions. Science and tech found somewhat less importance, only 9 questions, 2 of single statement, 2 of 2 statement, 4 of 3 statement, 1 of 5 statement. But the difficulty level of science and technology was hard. Doable attempts 4. Ecology environment again found somewhat less importance. Otherwise, in previous year question papers, ecology and environment alone covered almost 15 to 20 questions. Overall difficulty level of ecology environment was moderate. 7 questions of single statement or single choice, 1 of 2 statement, 5 questions of 3 statement. Doable attempts in ecology environment section was 7. Economy, the most important area this year. 21 questions. Just see 21 questions, and out of 21 questions, 16 were only of 1 statement or single choices, 3 of 2 statement or 2 choices, 1 of 3 statement. Overall section of economy was moderate, and difficulty level of moderate made the doable attempts up to 12 out of 21 questions of economy. When we talk about the art and culture, there was a paradigm shift in art and culture. Art and culture questions have been reduced. Only 4 questions. Only 4 questions. When you can consider the Odia dance that is repeated, again the rock cut temple, one is geographical indication, and another is kalamkari art, kalamkari painting art. 4 questions. Moderate difficulty level, 3 of single statement, 1 of 3 statement. Doable attempts 2. Social welfare schemes, single question, just Jan Dhan Yojana, very easy. Social welfare schemes, 2 questions, very easy. And seed village concept and Jan Dhan Yojana, 2 questions, easy. Doable attempts 2. Important section, miscellaneous GK and current affairs, 10 questions, 6 of single statement or single choices, 1 2 statement 2 choices, 1 3 statement, and again 2 questions based on the 5 statements. Difficulty level was moderate, but the doable attempts increases in comparison to other moderate section of other topics, because in general the current affairs is the section where each and every candidate feels comfortable. So the doable attempts was 70%. 7 out of 10. On the basis of this analysis, we can see that 56 questions were of 1 statement or single choices, 13 of 2 statement or 2 choices, 21 of 3 statement or 3 choices, 5 questions were based on the 4 statements or 4 choices, 3 questions were based on the 5 statements or 5 choices, and 2 questions on pairing. Overall difficulty level of paper was moderate, and on the basis of the doable attempts, it becomes 58 questions out of 100. This is actually doable is an excellent. Doable attempts means excellent. It does not mean the cutoff. It does not mean the cutoff. There is a difference between the cutoff and the doable attempts. On an average, 58 questions out of 100 were doable, but the cutoff remains almost slightly lower than the doable attempts. Okay, one more important thing. First time I have seen that any question with similar option with similar language has been repeated. Just remember the question based on Buddha. 4 ancient kingdoms, and they asked that Buddha was associated with which of the following kingdoms. I just exactly read that question for you. In 2014, they asked that which of the following kingdoms were associated with the life of the Buddha. Options were Avanti, Gandhara, Kosal and Magadh. You have to choose the select answer from the quotes given below. And the correct answer was 3 and 4. It means Kosal and Magadh. Kosal and Magadh was the answer. This question was repeated. The question of classical language Odia was repeated. So you can say that 2 questions have been repeated. Most important thing is that Career Launcher's mock paper for GS1 have been plentiful in solving this question paper. Beautifully designed CL's mock paper GS1 have proved a lot their value and their quality, proving this information that if a candidate appears in Career Launcher's mock test series, the actual paper will be quite easy for him or her. Many questions have been asked from our mock test papers directly or indirectly. BirdLife International, Seed Village Concept, Near Field Communication Technology, Kabul Lamjo National Park, Namdapha National Park, etc. We are providing the list soon. So Career Launcher's mock test series again proved its worth, that it is closest to the actual question paper. Now, it is very dicey to declare cutoff on the basis of different assumption and reference. But considering the difficulty level of this paper and considering and analyzing or the pondering about the previous year question papers, their cutoff, their difficulty level and the cutoff given by UPSC, this year we can easily predict that in general cutoff will remain or it will whirl around 110 to 112 marks out of 200 marks for general or an open category student. This calculation is based on different statistics, permutation, combination and probability. Considering the difficulty level, the possible attempts, solving out or the calculating the percentage error, we can find that around 112 to 15 would be the cutoff for general category or open category. OBC would be slightly less, 110 to 113, 12. For scheduled caste candidates, it would be 100 plus minus, and for ST 95 plus minus. So overall, the difficulty level of this question paper was slightly easy in comparison to previous year question papers, and any candidate, any aspirant who scored 110 or 110 plus marks would definitely get a call for main examination. So friends, this was a little more information about this analysis, and we at here Career Launcher hope that you all will qualify for the main examination, which will start on December 18, 2015. So just start your preparation, because a good start is half done and an early bird is always in benefit. All the best to all of you. Thank you so much.